Like, I can't even begin to describe, guys. This game is so amazing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Appskan, the show that brings you reviews of new and old apps. If you're not sure if you want to buy an app, or if you're not sure if you want to download an app, take the space on your phone and your iPad, whatever, check out my channel, leave me a comment, let me know if you want to check out an app but you're not sure if you want to buy it. Let me buy it for you, let me check it out, let me review it, see if you want it. And we'll go from there. Now, before we get on to today's video, which I'm super excited about, I just want to quickly show you guys something that I've been previewing, something that I'm looking forward to here in a little bit. There's a game called True Legacy. It's a text-driven puzzle adventure. It's expected on February 8th, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and pre-order it. It looks like just a game where you use different narratives and different puzzles to get through the game. It's definitely kind of noir, but like escape room kind of thing. It looks really fun. So definitely come back February 8th. I'm going to buy it and post the video as soon as possible so you guys can check it out and see if you like it. Now today, the video that I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be, it's one of my favorites, honestly. It's a really fun game, and it's been out on the App Store for a little bit now. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, or if you guys haven't downloaded this, definitely get on it. I would say it's probably in my top 5 games that I've ever played on my phone or my iPad. I believe it was only $2 or $3, but when I bought it back a while ago, it was free because it was back when the App Store was still doing the app of the week kind of thing, where they would give you a free app and you could try it out. And so this was the app of the week that I got to buy for free. So this game is called Monument Valley. And as you look at the game, you can already tell it's basically, the design is very geometric. It's very beautifully designed, very simplistic. There's a lot of shapes, a lot of different colors, and it's very it's a really cool looking game. Over here on the top, you've got 3 different options here just from the start menu. Now, when you open up the game, this is what appears on the menu. There's a castle here with the Roman numeral 1 on it for different levels that you can play. And on here on the top, you have different options. So let's check out these options first before we continue on with the actual game. This first button over here on the corner, the circle button on the left side, is just an explanation of who they are. You can check out the credits, you can check out the Facebook page, you can buy merchandise even, and check out other games that Us2 Games has produced. If you go over here in the middle button, you can check out the other games that they've produced, such as Monument Valley, which is the one we're doing now. Forgotten Shores is only $2. Ida's Dream is another one, and Monument Valley 2. Now, I believe if you go on the App Store, you can get Monument Valley 2 and 1 together in a bundle pack for, I think, $6 or $7, which is really good because separate, I think they're like $8 or $9. And I'm definitely, after this one, gonna go check out Monument Valley 2 and Forgotten Shores because these games are just amazing. Over here on the far left corner, you've got some settings. You can turn the music on and off, the sound effects on and off, and you can reset your save progress, which I've done a couple of times when I get bored. I just go through and I play this game. Now, back when I played this game first, like, I'm pretty sure I took maybe a couple hours and just sat down and played it because I was just having so much fun. Like, I just lost track of time and I just played straight through. So let's dive into the game, see if you like it, see if you don't. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to try other games, or if you really like this game, or what you thought about this review. Okay, so when you open up to this game, you can see that there's a castle here, and it's floating, obviously, and there's a Roman numeral 1 right here in the center. And as you swipe around, you can see that it's a 4-sided castle, and you can get to different levels, level 2, level 3, level 4. And you might think that if I keep swiping over, that you get to level 1 again, and there's only 4 levels of the game, but actually it changes and goes to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then of course 10, X being 10. And then 10 is the last level you can play. As you continue on through the game, level 1 is only going to take you a couple minutes to solve, maybe not even that. But level 10 might take you a little bit more time, and you'll have to redo it sometimes or try different things. I mean, it's just a totally explorative game. So let's go through level 1. I'm going to show you what level 1 is like, and then I'll show you what some other levels are like. And this game is basically like almost a geometric optical illusion the entire time. You kind of have to keep your mind open. The story is that you're this girl Ida with this hat on, and you can tap to move her to different places of the path. For example, if I tap over here in the corner, she'll move to that corner. I don't have to drag her over or anything. She just does it by herself. She goes wherever she wants. And if I want to change halfway through the path motion, I can do that too. Like I can go back or forward or whatever I want to do if I'm not sure I want her to move in a certain spot. There are different parts of the path that you can manipulate. For example, this corner piece right here, which is a different shade of that gray, you can actually turn and move to different parts. Now, if I move it around, you can see now that the top and bottom parts of it aren't connected at all. But if I move it towards where her path is, I can actually create one continuous path and just collect all the way to the top to that platform up there where she's supposed to go. And this is just basically the intro. So you get to that part, you figure out how that goes, and then it just shows you this Monument Valley intro, basically. And so that's how the game goes, basically. You just play through, try to get to different parts of the levels, and try to get to the end part. Now, the entire story is that you're this girl, Ida, and you stole these geometric shapes that these other creatures hold sacred, and you basically ruined the entire lifestyle of these creatures. And so you're going back to these different levels and you're giving back these sacred geometric shapes, but you have to bring them back to a specific part of the map. Now it looks like I need to get up here to the very top in the middle where the platform is, but it looks like the only part of it that I can move is this middle part. Now keep in mind that if you step on that part, that movable part of the path, you can't move it while you're on it. So you have to figure out how to move it while you're off of that path. So let's move it over here to the corner, and there's a button down here that if I step on it, I can actually move other parts of the path. So now it's growing me another path. And so I can manipulate this middle part so that I can put her somewhere where I can move her to where I need to go. Okay, so there's another button, and now the piece in the middle here is gonna rise. And you'll see that as you step on different buttons, that you're gonna be able to manipulate and move pieces up and down, sideways, out of the way. You might even be able to turn the entire landscape of the game around into a different figure. All right, so now it looks like here, after I've pressed on that button, that I can only step on that top square up there if I can get to it somehow. But as you can see, if I turn it over to the right a little bit, it kind of creates this optical illusion where I can step from my bottom half straight up to the top. And now it connects all the way around and I can get to the top. Now I want you to watch. As she gets to this platform, she's gonna take off her hat. And she's gonna let this geometric shape out. And these are one of the geometric shapes that they hold sacred. And as you get to the end and you let more and more out, and you explore more lands, more and more creatures will forgive her, and the land you will see slowly change into what it used to be. And as you finish the level, you can actually have this option to take a shot of where you are. So you can zoom in and out, you can take a picture of it, you can take just a screenshot of it and save your progress. And if you like the design of the game, you can take different shots of it. I think it's really cool. All right, so we're done with that. Let's hit the circle to continue. Now let me skip forward a couple levels and see if I can show you some of the really cool features of this game in different landscapes, different types of puzzles, stuff like that. I mean, it's just basically one large puzzle game. This is chapter 5, 6, 7, and as you can see, there are different beings. There's different blackbirds that'll walk back and forth, and as you move past these blackbirds, you'll actually find that you can use these blackbirds to move other pieces around. So for example, that blackbird that was pacing back and forth there is now up on the top, and I'm able to now use him to push this button. Turn that piece, and then it reveals where I am. As you get closer to other blackbirds that are just sitting there, they'll actually caw at you, because I'm pretty sure they're not very happy with you having stolen their sacred pieces. And then you'll encounter other doorways, like this one up here at the top, that you can use to get to different parts of the level. So that was just the first part of the level. The other parts here where you have bricks that have three holes on the side, you can actually move back and forth. Some of the other pieces, once you hit the buttons, like for example these darker pieces, they might turn around and move and reveal other doors. So let's just go through this level. I'm going to show you this level, and then I'll show you what other things will appear. So I'm going to use this bird to actually hit one of the buttons. So he'll step on that button and turn that around. And I actually want him to step on it again so that I can turn on to it. Oh, he hit it one too many times. Now that he's hit it one too many times, now I'm just got to wait for him to keep hitting it so that I can get back onto it. I'm actually going to move him so that he can't hit it anymore. Now, even though you can't move pieces while Ida's on them, you can actually still press on buttons using the birds to move pieces even though she's onto them. So if I can step over here onto this side of the platform and wait for the bird to step on that piece again, then I can jump onto this piece here myself, and it changes the entire dynamic of it. I mean, you can see how now you can see there's a door here on which before the angle didn't show you that door. So now I can just wait for the bird to step on that piece so I can step back onto the shaded part, and then once the bird has hit it like one more time, then I can go through that door and I can keep going and find the platform that I'm supposed to find. So this is just an example of how cool this game is. I mean, it changes the entire landscape of it with just one push of a button. Changes all the ability to see different doors, to see different buttons. It changes the entire layout of the game basically with just one move. And this is just one example of the really, really cool graphics that this game uses. And so that's the basic gist of the game. The idea is that once you get to the end, I don't want to spoil too much of it for you, but basically once you get to the end of the game, you'll have given back all of those pieces, and then you have to just trust whether or not these creatures will forgive you or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you went ahead and bought it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. For me personally, like, I bought this game and within 5 minutes, like, I was hooked on this game. And I just spent the rest of the day on the couch just playing this game. So definitely go ahead and check it out for yourselves. Don't forget, guys, to come back on February 8th. I'm going to be checking out that other game, True Legacy. I'm super, super excited about it. I love puzzle games. I love noir games. I just love the entire idea of it, and I love the simplicity. So come back for that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.